Alrighty. Alright, I'm here in Capitol Hill and testing this GoPro 11 at night. It's about 4 a.m. 4 a.m. on Monday morning. It's like September 26th. But yeah, so I'm testing the GoPro 11 at night. Of course, it's in the city, so there's a lot of lights. But Capitol Hill. Huh. An odd place for a car to be parked. What happened here? Let's see. It's also, I think it's like 63 degrees. Again, it's August 26th, I think, on Monday morning. And there'll be more lights when I get to Broadway. Broadway has some nice bike lanes. Sure is a nice temperature out. It rained last night, so the air is fresh. Couple more blocks and then we get over to Broadway. This street I'm heading up is Sherman. Heading south on Sherman. We're at 8th Avenue here. There's hardly any traffic at this time of day. Heading up. Alright. Now it's going to be better, more light, so you'll be able to see more. Alrighty. So this is 7th Avenue. They have great bike lanes here in Denver. Alright. And since it's 4 a.m., I'm going to cheat a little with the lights because there's just absolutely hardly any traffic. I mean, there was 2 cars there and then that's it. So I just gotta get to work. And you can see this is Spear. There's just nothing around. This is Broadway. This is Broadway and Spear. You can see how quiet it is. Alright, so these are you can see those cement barriers between the bike lanes and the car lanes. So Pretty nice. As you can see, I got pretty much have the road to myself. It was even quieter yesterday morning on Sunday morning. I mean, I rode for miles and I think 2 cars passed me. But it's different in the middle of the night. Popular donut shop called Voodoo Donuts. This is Alameda. Like I say, these bike lanes are really along Broadway are really amazing. And these bike lanes end a couple blocks before the I-25 overpass over Broadway. This is 3 cars. It's heavy traffic for this time. Now the construction site up here, both sidewalks on both sides of Broadway are gone because of construction, so I actually have to ride my bike through the construction zone, which at this time of day is just fine because there's no construction guys moving around. So back to make sure there's no cars. So I do this to get on the construction zone here, and I just ride up the center. Like I say, there's construction on both sides, and there's no way around it because this is an overpass, and there's just no way, there's no other way with both sides, like sidewalks closed. So, but this is fine. This is where they just closed down the old on-ramp. This used to be like probably the most popular on-ramp to I-25 right here off of Broadway, but looks like it's closed permanently. I mean, I know it's closed permanently because they're reconstructing something. So yeah, that probably was the busiest on-ramp for I-25 in Denver, I'm sure. So if any of you are from out of town, like surrounding areas are used to that on-ramp, just be prepared to find an alternative route. That's gone. So this time of day, I kind of, you know, from here, the rest of the route I take are back roads, but they're not very well lit. So you know, when it's dark out, it's hard to tell if there's any potholes or anything. So I have to ride half the speed. So I tend to continue on Broadway. Because there's, you know, hardly any traffic, but I continue looking back just to make sure, you know, if there's a car coming, then I can get over. So This is normally where I turn down on Acoma Street, but once I get around the corner there, it's not as well lit. So as soon as this car passes, see, so as far as I can see, can't see any more cars. These are the only two cars I can see on Broadway in both directions. So, like I say, we'll keep track. But this is still Broadway here in Denver. And right now it's like 4:28 a.m. Broadway is actually in a really good condition. Very smooth ride. There goes the electric scooter. Tell you what, those things can really go. I don't think I could, if I was pedaling my hardest, I don't think I could. It's hard to know if I could keep up with that. Look back and I can't see a car anywhere behind me, so I tell you what, this is really a nice ride. Like I say, I think it's like 62 degrees, perfect temperature, and I can look forward. I can't. Broadway's a straight line in both directions, north and south. I can't see. I see one car there. I'm looking back behind me and there's zero. So, pretty amazing. Like I say, when the sun's already coming up and there's some daylight, I'll take the back roads. But at this time, half of those back roads aren't going to be well lit, so not like this. So it's hard to see cracks in the road or bumps or potholes or debris like a tree branch. There's still nothing behind me. Seems the further you get away from downtown, the less traffic on Broadway, because you know it's less densely populated. So let's see, I'm at Yale Broadway. Just past Dartmouth here on Broadway.